Hey, what's up guys? Let me show you something on this GT3 RS that we have in here. It's coming to us for a full body paint protection film wrap, and one of the things that we experience a lot with our paint protection film wraps is the need, well, not a lot, but every job, we have to decontaminate to give the best installation possible. I'm gonna show you guys what that means. Here we go. Thanks, man. So let me get the focus correct here. Bingo. All right. So if you look around this trim here, let me get this gimbal in a comfy spot. Can you see through here what's going on? Let me try to get this a little better in focus. There we go. All this white, the polish dust. Oh, I've given it away. It is polish. Now, we removed these tail lights because our style of wrap is to wrap all the way to the edges in here, and it's hard. It's not impossible, but there are challenges when you install it with the tail lights still in that we really don't like dealing with. One of those things is what you're seeing here, this polished dust. Now this car's already been washed, and we're pretty over the top when it comes to decontaminating. The reality is there's no great way to get that stuff out without taking the tail light off, both of the tail lights. And it's the same throughout these areas. Up in these corners, you have stuff that collects in here, there we go, in through these areas. Anywhere where there's this plastic trim, crap collects. Now, why it matters to get it out is this affects the quality of the installation, because when water, the slip solution is flooded over these surfaces, this stuff falls out and it gets suspended in the water. Taking the taillights off means we can go in and properly get all of this stuff out. Look at that polish buildup right here. We have not polished this yet. This has just been washed and the tail lights removed. You can see a little bit more stuff going on here. You can see where the trim has been blasted with wax or a glaze, compound polish, whatever. It's all in there. Now, it's not necessary to take these out to do a really nice wrap on this, so that's not really a concern of ours. But some of these other nooks and crannies, well, let's see here. Do we have any? We have a little bit more right here. Hopefully that's in focus. And then we have some stuff that's hiding in here too. Can you see the polish inside these areas? It's in each one of them. And yeah, we did a wash, but what we don't do is we don't open this engine bay and just spray it all down. There is a big part of me that it makes me nervous. I don't like spraying engine bays any more than I absolutely have to. What I prefer to do is get up in these nooks and crannies by hand and clean them out. Basically, like, I'm not trying to just blast through it. If I wanted to just blast through it, we would just blast all of this with a pressure washer, soap it down. That doesn't really fit what we do. At the same time, you might be able to tell, I'm not sure if our lighting is ideal for it. Let's see. Yeah, you might be able to tell there's some stuff going on in the paint here. We've got some holograms, also known as buffer trails. Got some marring. We have even more. The lower you go, almost the worse it gets. So we're going to be doing some paint correction on this even before we put the paint protection film on. So the reason we haven't chased this stuff out yet is we're going to create dust ourselves. So we're going to first do the paint correction, get it cleaned up, and then we're going to do another very gentle wash and another decon to get it totally ready for the paint protection film. So hopefully this gives you guys a little bit of a heads up on why. I get it. Some folks just don't like anything taken off of their car, but the way Porsche engineered these cars, it's very possible to take these parts off and they go back like they were never removed. And it really does allow for a much cleaner installation. And this is one reason why we like to take some parts off. We say anything that's practical to remove. More is not always better. We don't have to remove the bumper to do a great custom job on the bumper. A beautiful, world-class wrap. It's not necessary to completely drop the bumper, drop it at all. All we have to do is take these taillights out. 2 screws, there's a quick connect. That's pretty much it. We don't even charge extra to take these out. We don't charge extra to remove badges if somebody wants the badges on top. Now we do charge to put badges back on top. We have to either replace or purchase, refurbish or replace badges, or in this case decals. But what we don't do is charge to take them off. And some people choose to leave them off. It just allows us to do a cleaner looking installation. Anyways, I know I'm super crazy long-winded and can be quite boring, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this to some measure. Anyways, we'll see you guys around. No doubt we'll have some video or more pictures of this project when we're done with it.